Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Okay, so we all seen the clip that went viral of Teofimo Lopez beating the brakes off of Rollie Romero in sparring. Now, with Rollie Romero having the reputation of always talking a whole lot of trash about other fighters, you would have expected him to go off on Teofimo Lopez. But instead, he took a way more peaceful approach when responding to what Teofimo Lopez did.
October 27th, 2016. I hadn't even turned pro yet.
So why
And at the end of it, look, I'm gonna just say it like this. I'm not gonna bash Teo or any of that stuff. I got that damn whole sparring, bro. Like, dude, I'm clearly not in shape. That just looks like I just wasn't in shape. And we did what, 7 rounds prior to that? I was cracking his ass over and over and over. I got so many videos of me cracking him. I got a video of me busting his nose and having him leaking out blood that he had to wear a bitch bar for a year. But I don't want to go into details about that. Teofimo, he was a brother to me. Every question you ever ask yourself about Teofimo Lopez, I know the answer to. I know everything about the kid. Bro, I can save the kid from killing himself a few times. I don't know what he's doing right now, but it's not Teofimo. It sounds like he's being desperate for some shit. And it sounds like he's broke right now.
Now, the main thing I want you to pay attention to is Romero's energy level. Because when Rollie Romero is talking about a black fighter, they don't even have to have beef with him. Even if they've never said anything negative about him, the first thing he calls every single black fighter he gets into it with is ugly. He started talking about Errol Spence's personal appearance just because Errol Spence wanted to make Frank Martin versus Rollie Romero. He talks about how all these fighters are so ugly and they can't sell tickets, they're boring, etc., etc., etc. And he's only saying these things, and he only says this about black fighters. Terrence Crawford, Devin Haney, Errol Spence, Javante. He called all these fighters the same thing. But then when Jose Arroyo Valenzuela, when he was calling out Romero, when he actually confronted him, basically tried to punk Romero. Jose said everything in the book calling Romero out of his name. And this was the way Romero responded to him.
Ryo situation. I treat that kid like a little brother. I go support him at his fights, stuff like that. But he a snake. Same thing with Benavidez Sr. He a snake too.
So what Rollie is basically saying is he sees the Latino fighters as his family. He sees black fighters as his enemies. Because he has never in his life said, you know, well, this black fighter or that black fighter, you know, I looked up to him, so I'm not going to ever say anything bad about him. You know, I'm not going to bash Errol Spence because I looked up to him, or I'm not going to bash Terrence Crawford because, you know, I really respect everything he's done in the ring. He doesn't say these things about black fighters, but he says these things when it comes to Teofimo Lopez. He says these things when it comes to Jose Valenzuela. We know what time it is. I mean, I've known this for quite some time when it comes to Rollie Romero, but he's just exposing himself even more now. But this is the reason why Rollie is really hurt from what Teofimo Lopez did, because they share the same views. They say the exact same things about all of the black fighters. They both go out of their way to give the non-black fighters a pass and credit them. So for Rollie Romero to see that Teo just came out of nowhere and dissed him, he's got to be scratching his head, basically saying to Teofimo, we both got the same enemy, so why are we fighting against each other? The way Rollie did that interview, I can tell you right now, he would completely forgive Lopez and start rocking with him again, because once again, they have too much in common. With that being said, I'm gonna wrap this video up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, the fever blisters, diabetic ulcers. And this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elodiki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodiki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.